New at 9, losing a loved one is never easy, but after one artist in our area lost her sister, she found a way to transform that loss into something beautiful.
WBRC's Jake Stansel shows us how she is honoring her sister's memory through art.
Melissa Gillette works in her own studio at home here in Birmingham. She actually started her small business when she was a senior at Auburn, running her own Etsy shop. It's become known as Gracefully Made. Melissa's made a name for herself, but now she's using her brush and making sure that her sister's legacy lives on.
I always wanted to be an artist. That was always the answer to, what do you want to be when you grow up?
Melissa Gillette is all grown up, and that answer hasn't changed. Only now, she's a professional artist. Where does the name Gracefully Made come from?
So one of my favorite verses is, "You're fearfully and wonderfully made." And so I just kind of made a play off that.
Mugs, notebooks, prints all made with a little grace. Melissa works in her own studio in Birmingham, where she's been in business for about 8 years. But there was someone in her life that became a focal point in her work. And how old were you when your sister passed away?
I had just turned 30, so it was about 1.5 years ago. We called ourselves twins because it just felt like we often shared a brain.
The two shared a love for art. Melissa's sister Christy worked at Samford University and just started her own interior design business. She even helped design this studio.
These were some of her watercolors that I found.
One summer, Melissa came across some of her sister's paintings.
We often took family trips to Seaside, Florida. And so that was my inspiration for these.
Christy could always be found with a beautiful smile on her face, and Melissa wanted to give that same feeling through these paintings. When you look at these, what do you think of?
I just want it to feel very peaceful and calm, and I hope that's what everyone that hangs them in their home feels.
Melissa picked pieces from her sister's work and digitally layered them with her own, combining her abstract watercolors to create 3 watercolor prints of her sister's favorite place. A series she calls Joy Comes in the Morning.
Yeah, so this one is definitely my favorite.
But just like a brush dip in the cup, there was another layer to honor her sister.
I've been working with Samford, and we're in the process of creating this Christy Metz Scholarship. And it is just so cool that it's going to carry on her legacy and allow another student to achieve their dream.
Are you going to bring that person in the studio, maybe put them to work a little bit, see what they can do?
Maybe.
All proceeds from Melissa's series of prints will fund Samford's soon-to-be scholarship. But you look at the prints, the color scheme, the blues and pinks, all connected, all in harmony with something that is shaped by a sister's love. If she walked in and just saw the studio now and just how far it's come and the direction it's continuing to go, can you imagine what she might say in her reaction just to seeing how beautiful the studio is?
Make me cry. She would just love the way it looks, and she would just be so proud.
Melissa said the family doesn't venture much to Seaside, Florida anymore, but I mean, you can see just how beautiful some of these prints are. Keychains, mugs, notebooks, and these prints themselves can all be purchased on a link we provided on our website at WBRC.com. And again, all the funds from these prints going to Christie's scholarship at Samford. In studio, Jake Stansel, WBRC Fox 6 News, on your side.